What's up guys, it's me Drew. Today we're going to be talking about crafting in Animal Crossing New Horizons and everything that you need to know. So let's get right into it. So first of all, we're going to be talking about all of the basics of crafting. So the first thing that you probably think of when you hear crafting is Minecraft, of course, because that's like the most popular game with crafting. But in this game, it works quite a bit differently. So the way it works in this game is that it gives you a list of all the recipes. When you click on the recipe, it'll tell you which ingredients you need with a number instead of like a grid that you would use in Minecraft. So if you want to craft something, you're going to have to go to a crafting bench with all your materials, of course, and then you can craft it from there. So you're going to be able to do this for free if you go to the one that Tom Nook has, but I'm assuming all of the other ones you'll have to pay if you want to use it, so I think that kind of defeats the point, but maybe later in the game it will be worth it if you have a lot of bells. But if you're trying to save up for something in the game, then you're definitely just going to want to go to Tom Nook's place, even if it takes a bit more time, because then it's going to be completely free. So maybe if you've been watching the commercials, it shows there's a DIY app on the Nook phone, and you can actually just access all the crafting recipes there, but you can't craft. So that would be really convenient, but I think that would make it kind of too easy, if you know what I mean. So that's why you can see all of the recipes and you can see which ones that you're able to craft, and you can also favorite recipes that you use really often. So that is pretty helpful. Now we're going to be talking about some more details about the crafting system. So the first thing is that you can see that there's different colored backgrounds in the list of items. So this probably corresponds to the different categories, because in the shot it shows that you're in the all category. So that's why there's multiple different colors. So the different colored items are just going to correspond. So you'll be able to easily tell what category that item is in. So speaking of those categories, so there's one category that's all in, it has every single item in it. And there's 9 other categories for different types of furniture that you have. So it's a really organized system and it's going to be really easy to craft. One thing that was mentioned in Chewy Plays Nintendo's video is that when you run out of the materials to use for crafting, where will you get them? So one of the thoughts that I had was that they might like grow back and stuff like that, or come back fairly often so that you'll always be able to craft more items. Or he thought that maybe there would be a shop with one of the characters that doesn't really have a purpose anymore, and the people in that shop would just sell you the base items that you can't really get anymore just from finding them in the environment. So I don't really know what solution they're going to pick for that, but I am curious to see how they're going to solve that problem. One thing that I mentioned in one of my previous videos is that you can give your crafted items to different villagers, and that will increase your friendship with them and it will make them nicer to you, which is a really good thing. So if you have a lot of some type of item, you can just use it to craft something and then gift it to a villager, maybe some of the mean ones, and then they might become a bit better friends with you. So I think that's a pretty nice feature, but it's not too useful unless you're really just trying to build connections with the different villagers. So in the Nook Miles app, there's a challenge that means that you have to unlock a certain amount of crafting recipes. So I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe you learn them from villagers or other people, but you're not going to have all of them right from the start. You're going to have to unlock them. So you're probably just going to have a few base ones when you start off, and then over time you're going to get more. One other feature that I thought was really nice is that it has an organized and nice inventory. So it shows which ones are craftable with a little kind of notification thing beside the item. So it will let you know if you have enough materials to make it, which is a really helpful feature, because it would be kind of a time waster if you just always had to go into the item and click on it to see if you had enough materials to make it. So I'm really happy that they just tell you easily which items you can make. So that's pretty much all for this video. Click right over there if you want to see a video about the multiplayer in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and click right there if you want to see a video that YouTube thinks that you'll like. Be sure to press subscribe and click the notification bell and select all. I post on Wednesdays and Fridays, so I won't be spamming your phone. That's all for this video. I'll see you next time.